We live on all the platforms over here.
It's just water. It's just H2O.
Hold on, what my there it is. I'm good. I was looking for my other window. I had too many windows though. Don't do
My mama listened to the last live. Said I was cursing.
that. Yeah, OG asked me to share it out to him.
Oh God, she was like, baby, well, I don't understand. I
Hmm
told my mama it's gonna be ooh, I couldn't listen too long. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good weekend. Get my name right, bro. It's Jairus DeMarco. Jairus DeMarco. Get it right. I was good weekend. Jairus DeMarco. But nah, it was a good weekend, bro. It was a good weekend. I was chilling most of the time, bro. Just watch anime, anime, bro. You know, I'm always alone.
We gotta get you one. Oh shit, it was straight. We had a little weather come in. Couple of little weather, little tornadoes and shit coming through here. Supposed to get some more next weekend. I went out. We went out to a little bar Saturday. Yeah, we went out to a little bar Saturday downtown, 4th Street in Louisville. But Sunday that weather hit pretty hard. We straight though. Supposed to be getting a little more this weekend, but we gonna be alright.
Where y'all at?
Oh, I'm in Kentucky. Yeah, don't come, bro. Don't come. Ain't no bluegrass out here, bro. Don't come unless you getting paid to be out here. Hey, the Derby nice though. It ain't like Mississippi. It's a whole nother climate. This is the Midwest. This ain't the South. Unless you get paid, don't come. The Derby, you gonna that's spending money. Unless you making money, don't come out here. Well, pull up, bro. Pull up, bro. I got
I'm here to spend money.
you. Pull up. I'll show. I'll show you. Mm.
That's the first place that man took me when I got here to Dallas, bro. He literally drove me over there and said, "This is the place."
Wow.
Didn't know nobody. Didn't know nobody. It was the first time I was in the club.
Yo,
Saw me in the
yo.
face. I ain't gonna say that.
Tongue in her down.
We just
That's how you
started
know the vibes for real.
Tongue in her down.
hung and everything.
That's crazy.
I saw it. I was looking at the
You
nigga.
you said it.
I was kind of
Hey,
grossed out, but then I was into it.
hey, you ain't live too much till you kiss a girl.
That sound like a Diddy party.
She was a little,
It sound like a Diddy party.
I'm in my weekend. Ain't nobody asked me.
Well, hold on.
Ain't nobody asked me how the fuck my weekend was.
We just gonna skip over what J Max said. How was your weekend, man?
My weekend was good, bro. I chilled. I got out a little bit. I didn't like get out, but I did. I accomplished a goal this weekend. So for the month, I was going 50 miles. You know, like, y'all niggas know I like to run. So like every Saturday I run like 3, 4, 5 miles. I run 5 miles. 3, 4 miles. So basically I ran 50 miles. I just 50.
That's good shit right there.
Paid April 1st. I hit that bitch March 31st. No April Fool's Day. I did that.
That's good shit.
I feel accomplished as hell. Next month for April, I'm hitting
80.
80. I'm hitting
Hey, you know they say if you run too much, it's gonna mess with testosterone.
It don't mess with my dick. Ain't shit
Trying to
wrong.
tell you what they say,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with my testes.
The testosterone.
My testes are work, and they gonna continue to work. Like, man, work, 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 work.
Don't run out all your juice, bro. Don't run out all your juice, man.
But look, but the reason why I'm able to run the way I be running though, like the goddamn music. I ain't gonna lie, I be having my playlist. I be having all different, like I've been having Master P on that video. I have, I have Master P. I threw some of that Playboy Cardi in there. You know what I'm saying? I have some Young Thug, some Wayne, and sadly, like sometimes I have Justin Bieber. Like, now I know that's a weird combination, but that's my
Nah, bro. Yeah, nah, I rock with Justin. I can rock with Justin.
like Justin.
I ain't running to nothing because I ain't running.
Come on, so y'all tell me y'all don't.
I ain't gonna lie, I rock with Justin Bieber. I rock with Justin Bieber. I've been a fan, bro. Honestly, I was a hater when we was kids. I was like, how do you look like you? All that, that, all. You know what I'm saying? He was all the same age. But that nigga wasn't singing that well, bro. I'm gonna tell you that now. But he sound good.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, you sound like a hater, man.
No. He sounded good. No lie. I was a fan. Listen, I'm not saying I wasn't a fan. But I used to sing all this. I used to sing it.
That boy got the auto tune in his pocket. Boy got the auto tune in his pocket.
But then no, not that he didn't sound good to me. I thought I was better, bro. I was a hater at the time. We was the same age.
I feel you, bro.
I hop on YouTube, bro. I'm killing this little nigga.
Yeah.
I like the music.
Yeah, I sing better than Chris Brown, bro.
Yeah, that's how I was with Chris Brown. I just like Chris
I sing better than Chris Brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
When I first heard Chris Brown running came out for 2006, I hated it. Like it wasn't even because it wasn't even because he was famous. It's just that like when I saw him, it was like, damn, we went from Usher to this. And it was like a, and you know they was trying to find their singer dance. Like,
Yeah.
it was like you had Chris Brown at the time, you had Omarion. I even fuck with Omarion because I was like, Omarion,
So he sing better than Jay Holiday. So he sing better than Jay Holiday.
huh?
Chris Brown sing better than Jay Holiday.
Yeah, Chris Brown killing that.
No.
That was cold then.
He was cold then. We going back to that time period we were just talking about.
Jay Holiday did one song.
No. He not a one hit wonder. Nah, I can say that. He not a one hit.
Two songs.
No, nigga, don't do that. Don't do that. All he did was put you to bed. And what's the other one that he had?
I can't breathe. No, I can't breathe.
Yeah, I can't breathe. Yeah, that's the only song he had, bro.
No, bro, he had a whole good album, bro. That first album was good. After that, he fell out. He was the one album.
Yeah, double whammy.
A one album wonder.
Well, I'll say you can't make the same conversation.
Nah. I was trying to see because we was back there.
But I
Brown,
will.
he on a different tier. He on that damn near Usher.
Chris Brown the GOAT. Y'all know what gonna say it.
I ain't gonna lie. Right now, Chris Brown actually killing us.
Chris Brown the GOAT. You might well gonna put it there.
Oh,
Michael Jackson. Ain't nobody gonna take that bait. I'm trying to bait somebody to argue with me about Chris Brown and Michael Jackson.
Chris Brown the GOAT.
Nah, well, this
wait a
the
minute.
thing.
What about Chris Brown?
You
Michael
can't even compare this apples
Are they
to
comparable?
thing. Yeah, they're comparable, but
It's a generational. It's a generational conversation. That's this is the MJ LeBron conversation all over again.
Jordan? Basically, Michael is Jordan. Chris Brown is LeBron.
That's a generational. That's a generational conversation.
That again?
Michael Jackson is Jordan.
And you saying like that's up here.
Yeah. Michael Jackson is Jordan.
He got you. He got you. He got you.
No, no.
LeBron down here.
Hold up. Hey,
He got you. I don't know.
let me explain it. Hold up.
He putting the.
Explain. All right.
He doing chronological order.
Like Gifted said, it's a generational thing.
Okay.
It's just like how it's Jordan, LeBron, but at the same time, LeBron, it wouldn't be no LeBron if it wasn't for who? Jordan. Jordan.
Like we stand on the back, we stand on the shoulders of giants. So like LeBron up here and Jordan down here, right?
No, I'm not gonna put Jordan that low because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Jordan,
So if it wasn't for
if it wasn't
Michael
for Michael
Jackson.
Jackson, it would be no Chris Brown.
think about it.
so
That's like
Michael Jackson,
Hey,
Chris Brown.
if you could, now if you another person, if you want to say that,
So
You gotta build on our ancestors, bro.
So-
The next person better than Chris Brown.
you right. You right. That's loud.
I don't think it's gonna get no better. I don't think it's gonna get no better.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris Brown is the GOAT of our generation.
Mike, Chris Brown.
But Chris Brown I just like I said, that comparison of him being that's just like I said. So, have we seen Michael Jackson do flips on the stage? Have we ever seen Michael Jackson do
Have
flips?
Have we seen Michael Jackson kiss a woman?
Yeah.
No, listen, I ain't even mean to do that. I rock with Chris. I rock with Chris. But I don't think comparing him and Michael is.
I ain't gonna lie, we might have cut that shit. 'Cause ain't no way you just said that about my coach.
He came for Michael.
Chris ain't gonna wanna come on the show if you here.
No, I rock with Chris.
I mean, you know, if Chris called, then you know we'll.
He got a twist.
Hey, DeMar, hey,
We still gotta. You gotta address it.
what crack out?
Chris coming, bro.
You know, five people is compass. You know, it gets too much. You know, we want to outdoor. Y'all
He
kind
saw
of
episode 2.
brother.
He saw episode 2.
look
He
like,
don't.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
saw episode 2. He ain't a fan, bro. He really don't want you here. That's just the truth. He don't
You
want
know,
you
it's,
here.
hey, it's above me at this point, bro. I mean, it's above me. The executive said that we got to do it. Hey,
You just said he down here.
Let me ask y'all a question. So we were talking about Michael Jackson, we were talking about Chris Brown. Where do Justin Bieber rank up?
nowhere.
I think cut the whole screen off.
You know, they was trying to compare him to Michael too at one point because he was a young artist that was hitting hard when he first came out. Baby, boy, y'all know the type of money that nigga made out, baby.
But I'm saying, as far as like ranking and wise, as far as like, so today Chris Brown, he just posted his retail tickets for the Chris Brown Breezy. It's Breezy Bowl. He doing a tour this year, and so it's sold out like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna get mine. But at the same time, Justin Bieber, if he was to drop some tour tickets, his will damn sure sell out too. And people, in a sense, at one point, Justin Bieber was bigger than him. At one point, when people was hating on Chris Brown, you know, they always hated on Chris Brown. But I'm saying, at one point, Justin Bieber popped more when he was coming out with his younger days, more than Chris Brown. So, what do you think he ranked up when it comes to Chris Brown?
I think logistically speaking, when we talking about selling out, you gotta look at where these people selling out. Justin Bieber ain't selling out the same venues that Chris Brown selling out.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know. He might not be bringing
He really is our age, bro. At 30, he our age, bro. He 30. I mean, at 30 years old,
Started locking up, I knew something was going on. I
man,
said, right.
we done lived a few lives.
Bro, what you just say about that man's face?
We remember when his face started locking up on this side and he couldn't move it?
Man, I had Bell's palsy too, man. What you talking about?
That was, bro, that was more, I was saying, bro, he was stuck.
It was Bell's palsy.
I was just saying, he was stuck. He knew something was going on. It was stress or something. I ain't gonna lie. He couldn't sing or nothing.
Well, for real. See, somebody in the chat just said Diddy killed Diddy. And what's crazy
Diddy
about
stressed him
that
out.
Whoa.
is what's crazy
Shout
about
out my
that.
man, please.
Hey, you know a lot of people been kind of coming up with these assumptions about Diddy getting to Justin, getting to Usher. Usher supposed to brought Justin to Diddy. Usher did the Super Bowl last year, and he asked Justin Bieber to be a part. Justin was like his mind wasn't in the right place to be able to participate. And this kind of again made speculation go higher. That may be something that happened. So it's like right now we seeing like this guy like drugs and now again all artists are on drugs. Like I ain't gonna say we not all artists.
Shout out 99%.
Rest in peace, Rich Homie.
They're on drugs.
99%.
So do you guys think what's going on in like his activity as far as like what he's been doing and what he's been putting out there? Do y'all think that comes from like a private person? Like he has to like it's just something like he battles and you say he like he just like again he needs it.
Here goes the video of
We got it.
Put it on full screen. Get these people this man's face.
Because he vibing too hard to this.
I don't know. He might just be like me. Shit, I be vibing sometimes too.
Is he making his own beats or something? I mean, if I can understand if he making that beat and making the song.
Y'all hear the lyrics to that?
I can't hear it.
No, he high as hell, bro. You know he high as hell, bro.
Now I done been up here off the bottle and playing on the keyboard and messing around with stuff, and I done been vibing. That's just off the bottle.
He could be vibing off of something he made.
Yeah.
Why this sound like Playboy Cardi?
Bro, he's sober still.
It might be.
I ain't gonna lie. I now, like honestly, from watching the video and again from seeing the comments from what people are saying, that nigga just
As you do the chat, sure.
he high as hell, but he fine. Ain't nothing wrong with
Probably
that.
high on something. Yeah, he can't say no to it. He might be high on something. But the thing is, yeah, that's what I was about to say. I didn't think Justin was on no strong drugs. All I know him for
Oh, there we go.
is cannabis, like that I know for a fact. But I didn't know.
We don't live with.
I know he smoked weed. He didn't put that on live. That he.
Everybody smoke weed.
I just don't know if he do anything else. I mean, now granted, most people that I know now be on that boogie sugar too.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Realize. A lot of
Okay.
people not realize.
So basically, from what we get is people, at the end of the day, as a celebrity, you can't live your life a certain way because they can always.
Yeah, they gonna find something wrong.
Because at the end of the day, from that video, from what we just watched, it seems like everybody can agree that he was fine.
This vibe. He might have been high.
But if you go look, but again, if you go look at those comments, people are going crazy saying he needs help. This is he's trying to run away from this place. This Casanata. Hey, what is it? Hey, what is it? Hey, what is it?
This it was something he was in a Michigan fan recently.
He get with Casanata at the house. Hey, what is it?
Stop, bro.
Damn, bro. There you go.
That's a blunt in his eye.
Hey,
But he holding it like it's crack roll.
Yeah, bro.
Say them quiet like they can't even go out of the hell, baby. I'd rather go out like DMX and go out like
Going out like going out like DMX. What does that mean?
down. I do be
hey, hold on, pause it, bro. Rewind it to where it's like it's just showing, like when he's standing up.
getting bro chest.
That shit make me sad.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like I be out here begging for love.
All right, pause it right there.
Begging my walk around with my hand out. I'm soaking for love, bro. I want to be loved so bad, man. I want like, man, bro. I love you, love. I give love, bro. I want to be talking to somebody. I want to be stuff like somebody. I'm on a jet, me, my old girls, me, my uncle, me, man. Their wife, that's him, bro. You know, like that.
He on live.
He been fucked up, bro. I'm sorry. Kodak, he one of them artists where he came
You
in.
just let him be fucked up. Because
Yeah,
honestly,
and
as long as he keep putting out what I like to hear,
That's crazy. Hey, check this comment in the chat, bro. Check this comment. It says, "As a barber, I love this show. It has every stage of beard growth." Hey, I'm in the army, bro. I gotta cut my, I gotta cut my, bro. Okay, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy there. Shout out to Polar Nights for that wild comment, man. That's crazy.
Kodak been messed up, bro. As long as he keep putting out drug music, I like his drug music, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I like his
Without
drug
drug
music.
music, no.
No, like his music is somebody that's on drugs, so he's his drug music. He on drugs
I
though.
ain't gonna lie, and that actual between. Have y'all ever seen this show? It used to be like on Nickelodeon. It was like cartoon characters. They had like weird characters, and one of them I think he kind of resembled like Bruce Willis. I think. The little witch looking guy from Princess and the Frog. Y'all know the motherfucker.
Oh yeah, yeah,
He's like a pimp.
yeah.
That's what the fuck Kodak look like. And I was like, God damn, he's so.
Ain't Kodak from Louisiana?
I thought he from Florida.
Oh no, yeah, he's Florida. Yeah, I mean that shit.
If they ever did a live action Kodak,
Apples and oranges. Florida and Louisiana, same place.
Kodak could be that live.
Nah, them two whole different countries.
It close to me, bro. I'm praying for Kodak. I hope it's
Yeah, pray for the brother, man.
Hey, yo, P. Hey, P. Did you ever listen to that Dirk album like you said you was gonna do?
I did. On the West Half, you know. I mean, nah, cause Dirk, he fucking.
So
All the artists that I love, bro, they.
I tell you, it's over with.
Change the artist lineup.
Nah, bro, fuck it. I'm just find new.
I'm glad Thug home, man.
They miss them every day, but no, that
Oh, we just need to go and drop our project while we playing.
that Dirk album, bro, is good. It's good. I listened to like his last shit, 3, 4, and none of them really hit like that. Playing 21 voice, but this one right here, the Deep Thoughts, is really good. I think my 3 standout tracks are "They Wanna Be You" with Future, "Monitor Me," and "Untouchable." He got some shit on there. He
So
got
the
some
one with Bridget, is that the hottest feature that they got on there? 'Cause I know they got the
He got a feature with Baby on there, and I think that Baby song is too.
Which baby?
Classic, it's classic. Dirk Baby. Good Baby, good Baby.
You know, baby blackball. He ain't gonna get on nobody beat him no time.
You talking about Baby and Slim, still point guard and center?
No, the other baby.
It's-
Baby was.
Which baby? We got a lot of babies.
The baby ain't gonna get on nobody beat him.
I'll put him on my track.
Who is he featured on?
I'll put him on my track.
On freestyle.
I'm gonna tell him to switch the flow up too.
Working with him.
I ain't gonna lie, the baby just dropped that freestyle the other day. Squabble up. He just
Oh, I gotta hear that. I ain't heard that. I gotta hear that squabble up. Play that after the.
put it up. Hey,
Play it after the. Play it after the dirt, man.
Is it cold?
hey,
Miami.
I heard that one. That's for pay. Pull up that squabble up freestyle.
Play it.
Yeah, but Young Miami though. Think
You
about it.
pixelated. Put you're not in front of. Put it in the middle.
Ain't really as high.
You pixelated up.
You did get
You unfocus your camera. Just have to do this, bro.
Young Miami, Young Miami, cool with him. His house, black ball, that's what I
Yeah, but she ain't.
She ain't too hot either right now.
Who else really like got a name? Look at him on the feature.
He don't need it, bro. I be playing it.
He don't need it, but I'm saying other people ain't rocking.
Freestyle. That nigga, he giving you every reason to know why his ass.
Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it.
He just like Chris. He just like whoever other artist is out here independent. That motherfucker on the ride. That nigga on tour right now. He was just in Austin. Man, all these damn girls, they love that nigga. He still got niggas that genuinely she can mix and actually rap.
Yeah,
You
no,
can't
'cause
take
he can
away
flow.
the talent.
I think he flow better than Lil Baby. My truth.
Oh, I can't listen to Lil Baby voice more than 2 songs in a row, bro. I can't listen to it 2 songs in a row. I be ready to turn that off.
And Wayne together, I would put the Baby and Wayne before I put Lil Baby.
Whoa,
I would put
Whoa.
The Baby got flows that I would connect and say the Baby and Wayne can be close.
I would not.
Better. Not
No.
better, just saying. I would put him there before Lil Baby because they were trying to make Lil Baby.
Let's just leave Wayne out of it. Let's just leave Wayne out of it.
Little baby, I was being rude.
Let's just leave him out of it.
I'm not even rocking with Wayne. And I can't.
Let's just leave him out of it.
I can't. Wayne and the baby can't be in there.
Nah.
He got flows, bro.
He got flows. He got flow.
I just want to say before these brothers say anything, little baby, I apologize for anything I said. We need you to come on the show, brother.
Nah, I'd rather the baby be out here than little baby.
Little baby, we take any baby. We take a 2-month baby. We take any baby.
Y'all saw the interview he did with Lil Yachty. He was like, I wear my heart on my sleeve. And he was trying to say like he keep his heart, his feelings tucked down. And he was like, bro, ain't heart on your sleeve mean you show your feelings?
Who said that?
Lil Yachty said that. He was like, ain't wearing your heart on your sleeve mean you
Hey, Boat ain't slow though, bro. All these freestyles be going ham.
Ready, baby. Oh, he's charged up. The baby is here.
Come on, man. Baby, just the pepper series. You told me this is episode 200.
200?
Episode 200. I'm the only one who
Go ahead.
Hey, this the one y'all been asking for. He's here. Sean is here. It's time to get going.
That is. Oh, there you go. There you go. Go back a little bit. They just switched the beat. Yeah, they just. He did 3 freestyles. There you go.
I'll drop some West Coast shit on you. Okay, look, the baby's here. Freestyle 200. I'm just incredible. You know what type of time we on. Hey, he charged up. Let's go get him. Come on, take off.
niggas here, they got a migraine. Fuck my brains, I gon' call it back. I'm playing my game. I'm just playing it good. Thinking about taking my chain. Nigga won't need no ambulance. Fucking around with my aim. Leave the nigga DOA. They gon' need to swallow up. Won't even let him throw a punch. Punch, I leave a shot.
That's hard.
This gonna be a fucking weird segment, and now you can fucking debate me and shit, nigga. The baby probably almost the closest that we have right now, for real, to Wayne.
With that freestyle and the metaphors, he put something on. But I still wouldn't. You said the closest. How close are we talking? Like, cause it's still not no here.
Can I offer a better comparison?
Yeah.
In my opinion, a better comparison. You take it from the grain of salt. I think that the baby and T.I.
Okay.
better.
Comes the lyrics.
Rap game.
I was telling motherfuckers that I think the baby he remind me a lot of T.I. Even like T.I. He was a wild nigga when he first came out, and then he came out hard. He had like bars, cadence, and he had motherfucking beats that was slapping. And the baby did kind of the same thing with T.I.
The baby got. I think he got a little more flow than Ti. I think he got a little more flow. Ti got some lyrics in that vocabulary, but I think the baby got. Right, look, listen, now I'm a Ti fan. Now I'm a Ti fan. I still got the CDs from out my Jordan shoebox now. But but I'm telling you, the baby got a little more flow in my mind. Now Ti gonna talk about it a little more than the baby is, but as far as flow,
T.I. storytelling. The baby can steal more metaphorical and lyrical like Wayne is. That's why we comparing them to like
Yeah, that's why I
Wayne.
compared him to Wayne. Wayne is literally metaphorical rapper, artist.
He got a T.I.
Baby,
impact.
the baby got that shit. People don't talk about it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the baby got that shit. But again, just the fact that they're on the man, everybody want to look down. That nigga, I mean, he really did a song with Wayne, and they went toe to toe.
Oh God.
was that Lonely Baby?
That's why I'm putting them.
That video they got, it's the baby song. They
What, Lonely Baby?
On that feature. I think no, it was another one that he did.
well, you know what? Since we talking about it, fuck it.
Let me see if I can find.
Baby cold as hell. We just compared him to Wayne. So how about this? Let me ask you this: comparing the baby to Wayne, he is right now in his career. How did Wayne peak?
Why ain't picked a while ago?
Oh God. Why won't we saying this,
Peak?
bro?
As far as peaked?
Wayne is not. Wayne has peaked as far as influence.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as how big his career is gonna be. But I'm not saying it's the end of his career. I'm saying he more of the plateau.
This question is coming from the last check. At Fratboy125.
Yeah.
He was basically saying, he was like, is Wayne peak? Because we was having a conversation last week. They was basically, he was like, he was going crazy talking about what was Wayne's favorite.
Yeah.
What it was? Verse?
Best feature. Best
It was
feature.
one of
Yeah.
the best verse or whatever, best feature. And at the end of the day, yeah, so somebody basically asked that question. So it's like, do we think he peaked? I think he definitely peaked back in like 2004.
I wouldn't say he's necessarily peaked to the point where he's on a decline.
Off in 2012.
He's
I think that's what Trump peaked.
he's more of more of on a plateau than a decline or a peak.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
look at everybody.
We trying to make it sound nice because we got a lot of respect for Wayne as an artist.
Like, I love him. I'm just saying, as far as like, when I knew Wayne, we gotta think about, we grew up middle school and really popping.
Drought,
When I got
Drought
to college,
3.
Wayne was still kind of popping. But then once I got to college, it was like we was waiting on Wayne to drop. That's when he was in jail. And then that's when he started coming down doing like the random, like just freestyle. It just didn't have no feel to it.
Bro, he dropped D4. He dropped D4 our freshman year.
I think the last, no, it wasn't even dedication.
Dedication for.
The last good album that I heard from Wayne was the one where he had, it was with 2 Chainz.
That one.
Not the last
Holly Grove.
the last one.
Oh, you talking about the one
You
before
talking about Holly Grove?
Butterfly Joint.
He was in college. That,
Butterfly album.
yeah.
Yeah. That was a good album.
That was the last good album. He had Wowzers on there with Trina, that song. What's that shit? Ah, that shit is that beat is so fucking hard. Oh.
Bro. No, but this how I feel about it, bro. I don't feel like he's peaked as an artist. I feel like he's peaked as an influence. Maybe, but as an artist, no. If that nigga drop a Carter 6 and it really go hard, we gonna put him back in the conversation. All he gotta do is get back in the conversation. They got him back in the conversation.
Like I
LeVar
said,
Ball.
like I said, Wayne is a great. We all love Wayne. We got respect for him. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you know now. This Carter, what, 5 or 6 coming?
Six.
Let's just it's gonna be hyped up, and then when Al get here, we got it.
I just don't want that nigga to do no singing on that bitch. I don't hear none of that. I don't hear none of that. Now, unless he drop another How to Love and then, bro.
There you go. My tongue is a Uzi, my dick is an AK.
Yeah. That nigga did go hard on that hoe.
Man, listen to that shit. And you know what? Sad thing about it, yeah, he wasn't talking about shit on there, but I fuck with it.
But yeah, because we fucked with Wayne at the time. He had the ear. He had our
He
ear.
had my ear. After that,
Because, to be honest, unpopular opinion, I didn't think Carter 4 was that good. Unpopular opinion, I didn't think Carter 4 was that good. Carter 3 was so good that Carter 4 was aight. Carter 5 also was aight.
so hey, so just like how we were talking about with the Chris Brown and Michael Jordan, the whole, you know, how Michael Jordan, LeBron,
Yeah.
Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Chris Brown. So when we say Wayne, Drake,
Yeah, Drake is definitely eclipsed Wayne so far.
yeah, he good.
He eclipsed Wayne as far as influence goes and what he's done with his career. But he still ain't took the. I don't think he's a better lyricist. I think he's just as good almost.
Lyrics?
Lyrics, I think he can go to toe with that nigga.
Nah, I think Drake just a
They
better.
improved it.
Drake a better performer, man.
He is, but they didn't prove that nigga can rap toe to toe with that nigga. You know how many features he got with that nigga? I ain't never seen him live.
No, I haven't, but I'm just saying he appeals more than Wayne does to the majority of the population.
He just walk around, he grabbing drinks from the bar, he just saying, he getting drunk.
Chilling. Chilling.
I feel like he probably got some turnover. I ain't gonna lie, I want to go to a Drake concert. I feel like he's very turnover. Oh no, I seen it. I just saw it twice yesterday because I watched some reviews
What is the Nokia video?
of the Drake song.
I'd be so lost. I ain't never heard it before. I'm so lost. Nah, I'm so old. Nah, I ain't heard it.
I'll play the video for him. Run the video. Run a little bit of it.
Oh, I can play a little bit of the song. It don't even matter. Yeah, I play the song, so yeah, we can't be saying on that video.
But they did say that nigga was going shots at Kendrick in the video.
Was he?
Yes, I do think, and that's what I was gonna say. Drake is really smart. Even though he know he can't lyrically go against Kendrick for real, I like how he goes to the video.
So how is that a shot at Kendrick?
No. The song ain't got no shots in it. The song ain't got no shots in the video.
Oh, the video.
He got that song.
I'll look at it. Yeah, we can come back to it.
They saying he doing like some stuff similar to what Kendrick did at the Super Bowl, kind of those shots. And even the owl scene, where the owl like kind of looking at the camera, then do like a little what nigga like.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like he found a different. Even in the beginning, he did the little crib wall 2-step type move. I was like, oh yeah,
He really was shooting his shit at that nigga. And
girl.
I told him, hey, I told Jimmy the other day, I told him,
So yeah, I think them Ghost Riders, or you think that's Drake?
I believe the Ghost Riders are a part of his team, yeah, but I don't think that the shit that he's shooting at Kendrick is Ghost Riders. You know what I'm saying? I think anything he shook Kendrick. That's the reason why I say that is because he shot himself in the foot a lot during that battle. I was like, I don't see no Ghost Riders being that prideful that they like. I'm just gonna keep going even though I'm losing. That nigga was that was him, bro. That was all him, bro. Now some stuff he was losing. That's why he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going because I can't let this go." And I was like, "Bro, now you just saying the same thing over and over. You took shots at 5, 6 different people first, so bro, just let it go. Just let it go."
Well, I ain't gonna lie, that video was very creative. I liked it. It was simple as fuck, but at the same time, you could see what message he was trying to send, and he did it. And it was
That's
like,
what he should have did a long time ago, though. He should have been let the battle go and just said, "Let me let the antics win." That's his thing. He's an antics person.
All right. I hate to interrupt the vibes. We've been on music for 45 minutes. Let's see what what we got.
what we got then, Mister?
Oh. That's what
Anybody what you got?
I don't know if y'all big in this lane, bro, but the Solo Leveling happened now. I don't know if y'all watch anime.
I ain't had it.
I know Nardo knows because we both get on anime, bro. But Solo, I don't know if you've seen it, but
My mom told me about it though. She told me to check it out. We used to play this video game as kids, bro. It was called Guild Wars. And in the Guild Wars, you start off like as level 1, you know what I'm saying? You get
Yeah.
classes and shit. And then you gotta go throughout the world and figure out your way through it. So we used to all play it as a battle. My mom was like solo level, mine was solo
like
like
that.
game Guild Wars.
bro, y'all gotta check that out, bro. When I say the animation, the storyline, the fights, well, I'm not a big regular. I like anime in general, but if you ain't throwing hands on that mug, I'm really low key ready to switch to another. But the fact that he got good storytelling, good character build, and even though this nigga gets stronger the more he fight, the way they build up his characters and the people that he gotta fight, it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can see his transition. Bro, that nigga cold, bro. Like I'm saying that junk go dumb. But
What is that on?
it's such a big topic. Oh, it's on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
That's probably it, bro. It might be the season 2.
Is it a dub or is it
It's dubbing
English?
as they continue. Like it's been getting dubbed pretty much every other week. Season 2 over with now, so I think it'll be a dub for all of them by the end of next week.
How many episodes in a season? Cause when I start watching it, I'm probably gonna watch 2 seasons in one day.
12 to 13. 12 to 13. When I say the anime community is going crazy because I think it's #1 on Crunchyroll, #1 on another streaming site. It outdid My Hero, not My Hero, Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer still putting out episodes. I thought I was through with it.
Yeah, they got a movie coming out.
I thought I was
But
through.
as far as the animations in Demon Slayer, it's rivaling, those type of animations, bro. So
Yeah.
like, I think y'all need to check it out, bro.
I told my mom I was gonna watch a few episodes. She tried
I'm gonna check it out.
It's worth it.
Hey, tell her let me get it too, bro.
Y'all can get
Come on, bro. Let me get the login, man.
I don't know if my brother watching it. I don't know
Let me get the login, man.
who is
She know who I am.
They got a movie coming out this summer, if I'm not mistaken. Not next summer. Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer was it for me. Michael Jackson. Oh, Demon Slayer?
Yeah, bro. They got Michael Jackson, bro. I swear the main
It's one of them. Yeah, the main one. Number 1, whatever his name is.
my kids call that man, bro, because he always stepping up in them full black suits.
He had his head down with the cap. Like he don't
He be checking the shit out of this man in my food, bro.
last anime I watched, bro, was Attack on Titan. And that shit,
Oh, and that's gas, bro. That's fucking gas.
it's like it's anime, but it's dark as hell, bro.
It's gas. That junk gas. If you trying to put somebody on anime, that's the one you start 'em with.
I
Just
ain't
say,
gonna lie,
bro.
though, it might not even be a good one to start can make half pay attention, but it's so
It's all over, bro. Yeah. Season 3, if you're not really dedicated, you'll fall off. Because season 3 is when you start being like, what the is going on? When did this switch up? So if you're not really locked in by season 3, you might not rock.
Hey, which one is that? So I can put my old lady on it.
Titan.
Attack on Titan. I'm gonna put her on it.
Titan, bro. Attack on Titan.
with My Hero Academia, I was on that for like the first 2 seasons.
It's good. You should keep back on.
I ain't gonna lie. I dove in head first. I dove in head first and watched all of Naruto.
I gotta start back watching TV. I be hearing about all these shows on like Netflix and Apple TV and all.
Don't get into it, bro. She be watching that Tyler Perry's The Oval 24/7. Wanna watch that? I be watching.
Hey, speaking of Tyler Perry, bro, have y'all seen Marvin Sapp lock people in his church?
That's
like a
cra-
Tyler Perry movie.
That's crazy. He said,
It really is, bro.
"Hey, close the doors. Close the doors." I said, "Close the doors." Show the video. Show the. I've only seen the memes and the people making fun of it.
Now, if everybody in here gets $20, and leave out of here $40,000. Brothers and sisters, I implore you to reach in your pocket. Ushers looked at them, and they were supposed to be.
I said, close the doors.
And the ushers like, ushers.
Close the doors.
And so he told him, he ain't touched though, but he told him to close the door, bro. And he said, I'm locking y'all in here until everybody in this building gets $20.
I don't care what you say. I got my relationship with me and God. If I ain't got 20 to give, you ain't getting it.
If I got to give, and I don't want to give you 40.
Well, I put my little $2 in that plate.
I think the problem is, bro, if you don't teach why you give, then
Mm-hmm.
you force people to do it.
Yeah.
Stupid. If you gotta force somebody to do something that they're supposed to be taught to understand why they do it.
Facts.
It's supposed to be a principle that you do.
Yeah, you supposed to understand why.
Force people to do it. That was the where he messed up. Even if his intent was to show that if we all do this, like in the black community, if we say, y'all, we all put $20 together, we could. If your mindset was there, yes, great. But the way you went about it, your delivery was stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna look at you like you're for the church looking for money. And you gotta know, you gotta know who your audience is and how you move, and then you need to record it.
For me, the way I think about that situation,
Whoa.
the reason why I kind of don't fuck with it, I got my relationship.
I think we need to stop talking about church.
At the end of the day, my mom, I don't know how y'all pay tithes. I don't even know if y'all pay tithes. But my mom pays hella tithes. She gets on me a tithe. Pay your tithes, Darius. Pay your tithes. I'm sure everybody's parents do that. My only thing is, if you putting your 10% in, and let's just say you're paying your tithes every year, doing your part. If somebody comes to you and say, now I want you to give more. Because God told me to tell you to give more. Don't tell me what the hell God told me to say. But my thing is, bro, God didn't tell me that. He told me
Yeah,
that.
if God ain't told you that, then that's different. If God ain't put that on your heart to do that.
I started getting anxiety. 'Cause it's like, don't do that.
That should BS me to reading through whoever that person was.
Yeah, bro. Because the thing is, I think it's a matter of why do you want to give to this church? What about this church is what they're doing makes you feel like if I give to them, this is about to go to the kingdom. Actually, this is actually about to build towards Christ and actually help somebody and actually go towards scholarships and actually go to. If you know that that church is actually doing those works, it feels better to say I can give my 10% here, which I already know I owe God, but I can give it here without feeling like I'm just giving them my money and the pastor got a caddy, or you know what I'm saying, and he in here chilling, we ain't got no new door. She in here going crazy.
My only thing is, like what if I'm not able to give more? What if that person's not able to give more? Or it's not even just that. It's like, what? How the fuck is this helping me? Like,
I will say, the principle of tithing and being able to set aside 10% of your income makes
Right.
you think that I need to go out here and go either make more or better budget the money that I do have. So it kind of
Right.
psychologically puts you to a place where
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to be smarter with my money because I know I got to put some over here. So I
Yeah.
get it. I
And-
think it's just the way that we go about using the money when
And-
going to
yeah.
the church has to be better
The way that
assessed.
the world has done it, the way that the early church has made it look, a lot of, like you said, charlatans have taken that position and utilized those funds in the wrong way. So that's why a lot of people don't, like you said, that's why a lot of folks don't go to church now, because they don't know who to trust. They like, bro, I'm giving you this, but what is this really doing to help the community? Like you said, what is this doing to help me? Not personally, but what am I seeing the
And
effects
now I
of
can
this?
see how it looked crazy on the Marvin Sapp situation. Because, like, first of all, he's a pastor.
Mhm.
You know, he's a pastor, so you know you respect that. But at the same time, you got somebody else on the other side of the head that's like, I mean, this dude Grammy, he probably got a Grammy. I don't know what he got, but he got an award for his gospel. He got money. What the hell you got $400 for everybody? We want to know where that's going. And he doesn't roll those. No, you know how quick I am to walk up to an usher, be like, you better move.
It's the delivery, bro. It's the delivery. You're not teaching your congregation why you doing it, and what, like you said, Pat, the principle of getting your first. It really was. This is how it's set up. God asked the early Hebrew people to give the best of what they had, right? The tenth or the first of what they had, just to say that I trust you with this, God, regardless of what takes place. I trust that you're gonna give this back tenfold. I'm giving you 10%. I know you're gonna give this back tenfold because I trust you, not because I want it back tenfold. I trust you with what I'm giving you. If you don't feel like you can trust your church or trust the place you put it at, it's gonna be hard.
Stop feeling like, I feel like what places like, certain people, I'm not talking about everybody, I'm just talking about
Yeah.
certain people. At the end of the day, stop feeling like I'm supposed to be disciplined by doing what you say just because you say it.
Yeah, you
If
gotta go with
if
that.
I have some thought in my mind like, nah, this shit is no reason why I can't go to this.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to force it. It's gotta be your heart that moves it.
You gotta think about it. The way we grow up, it's like, like I said, it's like my mom. And y'all might be different. It's like my mom. She'll give us 10%, no matter what the fuck we're about to say. But the thing is also, we ask them more. I know Linda going in that damn person.
Because Linda done tried it.
And I feel like
I tried.
But I also think that thought too was just what's been passed down. You know, you're supposed to give. No if, no and, no nothing. You're supposed to give. So that's what I'm saying. Nah, if I feel like I got something in mind, I shouldn't be looked at as crazy just because
You got questions.
That's all it is. It's questions that need answers.
You
Yeah.
got questions of why. You don't want to do it just blindly. You don't want to be ignorant about what you're doing.
And that's why he look like shit the way he look on social media. We had a time. Now this is what's happening when in other social media. Shit was it wasn't bad.
No, better about it. That's what he said. Let it do it another day.
But you gotta think about it. Now we in social media.
Yeah.
Bro, people was rocking with it, and then he did this. Oh my god, he shot himself in the foot.
I just felt like all I'm saying is I just felt like his situation was everybody.
People have general confidence in church. But I'm thinking about other religions that we have out there. Viewership. My Catholicism, my Muslim. Eid, so 30 days. As I understand it, they can't eat during any time of Sunday. Like you have at the morning, they kind of wait throughout the rest of the day. We all fast for 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
So question, when you say fast, how long am I fasting and what am I not able
You said from sun up to sundown, nothing. Yeah, the sun go down real late.
That's what it means. When the sun goes down.
I could do it. I don't know if I've done it for 30 days. I don't know if I've done it for 30 days, but I've definitely gone days without.
If I'm actually thinking about it, I think I can.
What would y'all? All right, so if you had to fast right now for 30 days, what's one thing in life?
From one thing in life.
All right, we got corn.
You said corn?
Okay, I had to really. So when you say corn, I'm over here.
Next person. What would y'all Okay, we got that gentleman Jack. What would you fast from, Jesus?
It's a caffeine. Energy drinks. I never not stop taking my naps. I'm gonna take my nap. I think you need that nap, bro.
I don't know if he just saying this. Like, I don't know if he just said this or if he said this earlier. That's another thing I would do. But yes, I would fast from women. Only because no homo, like, I mean, I ain't but the reason I'm saying I would fast from women because me, I think sometimes I be wanting to test myself and see how long I can go without being physically and also like yeah, fuck you over there. And I would rather just like I would want to know how it feels. Also, I wouldn't want to get my feelings so like because sex because me being physical sex that plays a big role when it comes to women and different that as it comes to us like us y'all we can go fuck but when
So you talking soul ties?
yeah I don't like giving women
You don't like feeling like you might feel like an
yeah
ass, but
I
still,
don't like feeling
you
like
done did all this. You know you don't really want to be with them.
yeah like if I like you if I like you honey, I want you to feel that thrill but at the same time I'm just talking about as far as like other like when you just out there living your life the thing is you want to kind of this like another conversation. It's like being single. How do y'all feel about being single and being out in this world and you got all these women around you? Like that's what I'm saying. Like you got all these women around you, but you gotta keep that tension at the same time.
It's him
You know what I'm
showing
saying?
up. Like, yeah, he like, I can't have this conversation, dog. Like, this ain't for me. I can't talk about it.
Yeah, I can't talk about it no matter how. Like, because I really want to know because it's like at the end of the day, I mean, now get this. Now I know you good. You good. Single. You're not single. But my other guys, like, how do y'all feel when y'all be single and you do have these options and then at the same time you can't relate? That's how you feel?
Nah, I can relate. I'll speak on it from my position. Cause I'm a big Kevin Gates fan.
All I'm saying is that's why see
So
like me, that's why I stay away like personally, I'm just being real, and I can say this out loud. That's why I don't really fornicate with everybody because at the end of the day, if I don't like you, it's like if I don't like you, ain't no point of leading you on that long because I
what?
don't got time for you to be outside this motherfucking window. You get what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like,
you want another level of peace with me.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you, I see where I feel like you coming from is humans. Like we are creatures, man. I mean, that's what we was made to do. But you don't want to be victim of the flesh either. You don't want that controlling your mind and your everyday life. And you don't want to be like, oh, I need to find something to do this weekend. Need to find me something. Life first.
Dope, bro. That's why marriage is dope, bro. Because it puts you in a position of accountability.
Yeah.
And you have to sacrifice that flesh because you're gonna have it anyway. But you gotta sacrifice it because you're like, bro, I've committed to this. When you say I've committed to this, there's something that's right there to say, I can't even mess this up. I can't even think about messing it up. Even if I thought about it, I gotta get out
so
of
just
messing
like
it
how
up.
you explaining it. So now I'm gonna bring it back to my homie over here. So get so
Is it the same exact feeling? I mean, is there still temptation? You're gonna be tempted every day. But you have to be master to your temptations and master to your flesh. Which is why I'm such a big Kevin Gates fan. Because people be thinking he talk about bullshit, but he be spitting. He be spitting. I'm not under the rest. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Hey, I see somebody moving in there.
Oh, seriously.
The way I see that is there. I don't even look at it like a single man with all these women around. It's just human. If that's what you focus on, women being there, then that's what you're gonna always see. It's like as a single person, you got freedom and opportunity, and you got shit. If it's in you, you got to create. It's like you can use that time to rebuild some shit and make opportunities that future that you see for yourself and for the family that you want to create at some point. God willing, that you can have that foundation. And I feel like that's what people overlook how you be. You got a partner, you got somebody that's dependent on you, relationship or something like that. You know, and they might as well be trying to they taking up your time, they taking up your energy. You got to focus on them because you want to be a good person. So you got to do that at the same time.
Hey, man, he was saying some real shit. Just the fact that this motherfucker said get married and have kids.
This Rod ass, man.
That's HR. That's HR.
But then you right though too about this. As far as like getting having that room and that space. Like I said, bro, it's just me myself. I just wish, you know, the sex as far as like my boys like that and everything was real authentic. My sex was real. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like at the end of the day, you can have the same thing being single. Then you can still have thoughts and understanding behind it. Damn, I can get away with this. I ain't get away with this. I can get away with this. But it's like you doing all that, I can get away with this. But you really can't, cause that bitch, once you give her some of that bitch gonna
Oh yeah, bro. It ain't never. Everything comes with a consequence, bro. Every action has a reaction. It don't matter what you do. It's gonna fall. Something gonna come back to you.
And he learned from it. He learned from experience.
Yeah, bro. I know all too much.
We all do. I mean, we all do. We all do. That's part. That's part. That's part of maturing and growing up, and getting to where you want to be in life, and that's all based on your faith and your goals personally. I ain't gonna sit here and judge nobody off of what they do. What'd you say? Yeah, that's your. That's
We ain't got it. We ain't got it. And where there's no vision,
a vision without action is merely a dream.
he just brought up vision though. And the reason I'm gonna say this, the reason why I feel like I would be good at basketball is also because I want to end up like my boy Magic. Like my boy Magic. My boy Magic Hall. I don't know that nigga. He don't know me, but we know each other. I don't know him, but he don't know me. But we knew each other's Hall points. And the boy Ashton Hall was on fire. Yes,
yeah.
that boy went to all school. And we used to see
On the football field.
right now doing morning routine. And even though it look like bullshit, at the end of the day, that nigga, he's setting himself up. He's making something. And it's like people are following him. And it's like you wouldn't even hate that shit because it's like, bro, I used to be in the cafeteria with this nigga. Like I used to walk in the cafeteria.
Can't do nothing. Be happy for him, bro.
Nigga here, man, you can't never be happy for him. It's like if you see him, you be able to do it. It's like,
What am I
and
about?
and like you know, he ain't out. I mean, I'm sure he probably got. I'm sure he got. But then they, you know, he ain't just out here broadcasting winning. You know, he got his thing going on. It's like that nigga, his followers are going up. I think he had like 2 million before he even went viral. Right now he has 2 million followers.
He had to do something to help him. That's why I was thinking about it when it was going down, bro. At first, I was like, everybody on this man ass like that. Then I started thinking, I was like, bro, this ain't really nothing but shoot this shit up. Because it ain't like he's doing it. They're trying to make something negative about it, but it's not like he's doing anything that's negative. Everything that he's doing is showing you that this is how you should utilize your time. This how I look because I did all of this, and the stuff I'm doing may be a little wild to you because you're not practicing it, but it's still all our positive things I'm doing. So now you trying to make fun of it, it's only gonna bring more people attention to it. Now it's time for you to make the next video and
But you know what's
blow it
crazy
up.
though? But what's crazy though, it's like it's so many people that in this entertainment industry, music industry, all type of different industries. They all claim to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You got people like Dwayne Johnson. Nigga says he get up at 4 o'clock every morning and go work out.
I believe that.
Me personally, do I think he's telling the truth? I don't know. I don't live with a nigga and I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, it's just that persona of you being able to say, I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm gonna go get myself together. I'm gonna start my day off this. And he made it so viral. And now people are trying to follow that. Even if they're playing with it, they're trying to follow it because that is the actual persona of being great. Like, when you're trying to be great, everybody say the early bird gets the worm. Early bird gets the worm. So it's like when you watch that shit, you just sit there like, damn, bro.
The banana was wild.
The banana is, but guess what?
It probably worked.
It's clickbait.
When I saw that shit the first time, I started thinking, damn, the banana peel might be good for my skin.
It might be, and it probably is.
You better friend.
I never said I was putting a banana on my skin when I saw it.
I never said that. But at the same time, I started thinking, maybe a banana.
Oh, words. Little lemon juice. The little lemon juice made sense.
Nardo had the eye patches on, bro. The last
Last stream, yeah.
everybody got influence. You gotta keep it, bro. I'm just saying, all he's showing is that this is how you should carry it. If you're trying to, not that you're trying to be him.
If I was a millionaire, I promise you I'd sleep past 6, bro.
Oh God, now I got my own.
If I was a millionaire, I promise you I ain't getting up to 8 or 9, bro.
That's why I ain't no millionaire. I get up at 6:45. That's why I ain't no millionaire. I get up at 6:45.
And I'm gonna take a nap.
This is another thing that I challenge myself with all the time too, is that I tell myself I want to be all of these things as far as successful is concerned, but what am I sacrificing to get to that point in order for me to say, man, why this ain't happening? Why ain't that ain't happening? What are you really sacrificing, and what is the time that you're really putting in to say I deserve to be at this point?
Yeah.
I have all the talent in the world, but what am I doing to say I deserve to? I put out this much content this month. I put out this much blank this month. I worked out this much this month. What am I doing to say I deserve any of the stuff that I was complaining about 5-10 years ago about not having?
Yeah. You gotta put that work in. But that was a good segue. Because y'all familiar with the new Captain America, Anthony Mackie. And that same topic you was just in, saying like, how hard do I have to work, or how hard have I worked? How much work should I be putting in to feel like I should be somewhere? Have y'all seen the interview with him where he was saying that success is given and not earned? Yeah. So I'm gonna share and play it real quick. It's not playing? Oh shit.
Go from nothing to the biggest star.
That man, dog, was
I've seen people go from one role to winning Academy Awards and doing all this shit. And what I realized yesterday,
You still can't hear? It's broke, bro.
and I think that's
I'm making somebody else do that.
we tell our kids if they do right and they make
Yeah,
good
what we
grades
saying?
and they go to the programs and they will be.
So basically, this is what he's saying. I'll read along with it.
We tell our kids if they do right.
He said, basically, you tell your kids every day that if you want to be somewhere, you gotta work to get there. But he said he been in the acting business for 24 years, and he been basically a B-list actor.
Go from one
for his whole career, and he go from that to being Captain America overnight. Or you see music artists being trash and then make one hit and blow up overnight. And he was talking to them about it as football players, and he was saying like, who chose you? Say I'm gonna draft you when there was probably people that ran faster than you, played better than you. You just happened to be in the right place at the right time. So he was arguing the fact that success is given because somebody gave you a chance, not because you worked hard to be there.
That's true.
Yeah. And
You know how many people out here with the degree and with the with the skills to be able to have certain jobs, but they can't have it because somebody else got the job just until they do it.
So that was his point. That was the point that he was trying to argue when he's putting that out.
but I also feel like that's where we need to take comparison out of the subject, right? What we do that makes us feel like we're not successful or we haven't become something is we tell ourselves because we don't have this, this is what I'm trying to reach, and because I haven't reached this, I'm not successful. Because I'm not doing this, I'm not successful. Just because he was a B-list actor, I mean he wasn't successful as a B-list actor. He became an A-list, and he was given that opportunity, but he was still already successful. And I think that's why a lot of people's brains are wired in this social media way we think is that if I don't look like this, or if I'm not doing what Ashton Hall doing, if I'm not doing what so and so is doing, I'm not doing nothing. You gotta do something. In fact, what I'm doing matters, but let me do it to the best of my ability, so I can't complain about where I'm at. I can't complain about what I don't have. What I do have.
I think you made a valid. Let me jump in. I think you made a valid point there with saying that our level of success, we have to check that because, like you said, even in the conversation of it's a gift versus it's earned, shit. If you worked your way to get to the point where you was a B-list actor, and then you finally got the quote unquote break, if that's what you want to call it, because you already at the B-list level, you're trying to go to the next level, you want to break. And yeah, you feel like I was a B-list before, and now I'm success on the coach. But you had to work your way to the point to where you was even able to be selected for that position. And I think that we put too much emphasis on given instead of earned, then it's like it takes away the personal responsibility to go out there and work for yourself to try to make something happen.
Yes.
And if we push that message too much, then motherfuckers just like, oh, I'm gonna just sit here and wait until I get chose. No, it ain't
Yeah.
about to get chose, about going out and putting yourself out there so you can
Yeah,
be a
Putting yourself in
result.
a position to get chosen, bro. 'Cause you can get chosen, but if you're not out, if you like you talked about earlier, Derek, about being single. If you want a wife, but you ain't putting yourself in position to have a wife, then you don't want a wife. You just saying that shit to say it because it sounds good. But if you ain't putting yourself in position to be able to be successful in marriage, you're just talking. That's really all it is. And I had to get on myself about that a lot because in my mind I'm like, bro, there's a level of success that I could have reached if I'm telling myself the truth. There's a level of success I could have reached in music if I was not so busy concerned about what I'm not doing or what it don't look like or what I didn't. If I didn't think about that so much, what I could have done could have been done already. Who
Right.
I could have been there already. But I was too busy thinking, man, when I get it, I'm trying to go right here. That ain't even how that shit works.
I'll add on to that and get on your ass because I've had video cameras for the last 5, 6 years. I've been begging niggas, bro, let's shoot music videos, please, please. Niggas want
And I
to
didn't
be
want.
top tier, top of the top. I want to
Yeah.
perform good.
Uh-huh.
I want to
You
come out
right.
looking like Usher. You ain't gonna start out looking like Usher. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's where motherfuckers that's where people get thrown off is that they looking at the top of the shit, and it's like, bro,
Yeah.
you're not gonna do it to the game being at the top. You gotta
No.
be okay
You gotta work
starting
to
off
it.
with a motherfucking. Let me preach real quick. You gotta be okay starting off with a motherfucking beater, bro. Sometimes you're
Yep.
not gonna be able to jump straight into a motherfucking Ferrari, bro. Everybody wanna go out and get a Hellcat. You can't come out of motherfucking high school at 18 years old and get a Hellcat, bro. I don't care what the credit score tell you and how much you're paying a month, bro. That shit don't make sense.
Lose it.
There's steps to life. People really got so accustomed to instant gratification in the microwave era that we in that we just started to overlook steps of life. And the issue
Yep.
when you overlook steps of life is that when you get to step 5 and you haven't done steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, then you're not gonna be able to make it to step 6 because your ass will fail right here. There's so many people
myself. No, dead ass. I gotta speak on myself. That's why I go on my ass about it. Pause. But like, I gotta get on myself about this shit, bro. Because I truthfully was thinking in the level of why don't I have these things? I have this talent. I have this ability. I have this capability. Why don't I have these things? And moving too fast or impulsively puts you in a position where you're like, damn, if I'd have only just slowed down a little bit and looked at it in a different angle, there are so many things that could have been done that I didn't get done because I was so caught up on what it looked like, other people think it looked like. That's gotta go out my head.
So that's like for me. I make my music, and at the end of the day, I might make a song next month. Make a song. I might make a song when I'm 45. Like at the end of the day, it don't matter if I haven't made it to a certain level. It just gotta be something that you just really good at.
Feels good to do it.
You can't be looking. Also, you can't be looking for great because if you're looking for a good great and the shit not happening for you, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna somewhat quit. If you quit and you know how much love you didn't have. That's why
You start to lose love for it because your mindset changed about it. You're looking at it for like what it had done for you versus what it already been doing for you.
Yeah.
I do this for fun. Like I do this. It expresses my personality, who I am. So it's like I'm not gonna quit and then sit here and say I'm gonna start playing being this person that I am. I'm gonna just start living life like there's people out there that who lost the passion for their dreams. They just out here like robots.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be no robot. At the end of the day, I fucking work this job at the same time. If I love doing something, I'm gonna go do it. Even if it looks like I'm fucking doing something. And at the end of the day, right now, we're in a place in the era where, like they say, you can be creative. I'm not saying it's gonna happen for you, but at the
But
same
you ain't
time,
gonna be in position if you don't do the stuff.
if you don't do what you love, then you ain't gonna never see it.
And I also think as a race, as a community, as a generation, we need to stop gauging success off of the media. Everybody's success ain't the same success. I'm not saying that you should settle for anything, but just be reasonable, man.
Yeah, you can have mentors or people you look up to and things that you desire, but that shouldn't make you feel like if I don't have it like that, I don't
I'm
deserve
not
it.
successful, right?
No, bro, that's stupid. That's just ignorant. So then that's where you just learn. You get older, you get wiser, you figure out shit. You get it.
You gotta learn to look around you, see what tools you have at your disposal, and what you got, and start moving from there. So the shit you use gonna get better over time. You gotta work what's in front of you. You got to. And I'm gonna tell you who does a great job of working what's in front of them. LeBron James. LeBron James. LeBron. Have y'all been hearing the songs, bro?
I heard
I
the
did
song.
not
I ain't
hear
gonna lie,
it,
the
bro.
song go hard. That one you was just
I
singing,
got
that shit go hard. And
Yeah,
the
that
Michael
shit's hard,
Jackson
bro.
one. The Michael Jackson one is crazy.
Michael Jackson.
He was talking about, I'm talking about the shit from
He hit the notes with it. Yeah, yeah. Turn around and do the little kiss
You
when you
struggling
do
to
the stuff.
LeBron, bro. You struggling to LeBron James, bro. That's what it like you're doing. You're wall dancing to LeBron James. Now you're paying politeness to LeBron James. This is what you slow dancing to. The fact that he made a song about
Cause
LeBron
I'm the
James at this
king, nigga.
tempo is a problem. The fact that he made a song about LeBron James at this tempo and with that type of beat, it makes you a little bit. Why he singing LeBron name like that?
Why wouldn't you though? I mean, pause. That's the king.
It sounds like Jamie Foxx.
Hey, look, bro. Listen. LeBron has brought the people together in a way that I haven't seen since the likes of Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
LeBron, he's the king.
Moses.
Hey,
He brought the people out of
where
Exodus.
my people go.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, with all this stuff that's going on
It's getting ugly.
Don't do it too much, Eric. Don't do it too much.
I don't think he. I don't know. For some reason, I think right now he giving them to Pete.
I think they'll do it too much, bro.
I can see LeBron retiring and then kind of come back with one more year like Phil.
He want Bronny to play well enough for him to play with him.
Bro, don't talk. Y'all making me sad, bro. Let's change the topic.
It's getting ugly, bro.
You would have started it.
He's slowing down. He's slowing down.
Y'all started talking about LeBron retiring, man. I can't. My heart can't do it.
He's slowing down, bro.
Hey, you want to do like I
But
did? This gonna be
did
your next
LeBron
round.
peak? Has LeBron peaked?
Ja,
Yes.
Ja Morant.
Jada peaked already too.
Man,
Them ankles,
Ja had the potential. I don't know. Ja had the potential for sure.
them ankles cracking.
He had the potential. I think he one of them people that think ahead of himself. He's mad that he may have like overshot too early.
He overjumped. You jump too high.
Ain't you a Memphis? You from Memphis, bro?
I am, bro, but that's why. But he ain't. But he ain't. But he went to Memphis and got. I'm gonna be honest. That nigga went to Memphis and got influenced. G.
You got
That
that.
might.
You got the swag from.
He got two influence though. It was
So
like.
he a Memphis dude at this point. He's one of your people.
The higher you jump, the harder you land.
I'm wishing well on the brother, but Memphis. I feel like anybody needs to steer away from Memphis right now. You
They need
fly
to make
away
it
from Memphis. It is a.
Shaka Jordan shoes.
Y'all already killed Say So Pete.
I'm saying Memphis is a dead zone now, bro. I do not feel like it's safe.
Now they done, look, they done killed the nigga who killed Say So Pete.
I'm telling you, bro. Since Dolph died, it's really like ground zero. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be thinking about going home. I be like, I really don't have to go home.
Speaking of the Dolphins, I thought you said Dolphin. My bad. No disrespect. Have y'all been looking at the free agent changes?
Hell yeah.
It's all NFL.
I ain't gonna lie, NFL changes is always weird because you never really know the changes until the season starts. So I can't even really hear much.
It's a lot of movement, but
It's only.
I'm about to share it. My Saints ain't done shit. I'm finna jump off the bandwagon. Tatum is one of the guys. I don't like him.
Tatum ain't even the best player on the team.
The Cardinals, they ain't really do too much. None here of note. Jacoby Brissett. I mean, if
I'm looking
that's
for another Super Bowl win with the Eagles. That's all I care about.
Atlanta Falcons. They keep Kadero Hodge. We speaking of Ashton Hall. Kadero Hodge is also an Alcorn State University
No.
alumnus. You feel me? Yeah, he played.
Hey, Cadero.
Yeah, he played quarterback out there. You feel me? He's still doing his thing with the Falcons. He just re-signed. So that's dope.
Okay, that's what's up. One up for another Alcorn night.
What the
Nothing
Ravens
much.
got, man? That's my team. What the Ravens?
Let's see. DeAndre Hopkins. Oh yeah, that's gonna be smooth.
Oh, we got DeAndre.
D-Hop. You remember we seen him at LA Fitness, bro?
Yeah.
Wherever it was?
Wait a minute. I mean, 24 hours.
24 hours.
Look, I tell people all the time. I said, bro, we saw him. We saw him at 24 hours. They be like, man, for real.
And we was like, bro, that look like DeAndre Hopkins. But it's like, nah, he just a nigga hooping.
Bro,
He
who
was
the dude we
D-Hop.
saw in the club that one time that played
That was
ball?
Andre Roberson.
Okay.
We saw Andre Roberson. That's basketball, nigga. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, but he played ball. I'm just
We
saying.
in Dallas.
Cooper Rush, too,
We in
on
Dallas.
the
We see everybody. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
Cooper
they
Rush
be out.
too.
They
That's
be out.
crazy.
Cooper Rush, he was decent with the Cowboys. I'm surprised. I guess I ain't surprised.
They
the
re-signed Tylen Wallace.
He was there. I don't
Oh
even know
yeah,
that
the
nigga.
Bills got what's that wide receiver name?
Khalil Secure.
No, they got a new one. They got another new one they just got yesterday.
Josh Palmer.
Hold on, what's that dude's name?
You don't know.
I forgot. I just seen it earlier today. I'm kind of mad though, cause I just realized something. So we got DeAndre Hopkins playing for the Ravens.
Yes, bro.
I hope he's doing something this year, cause they didn't even need him for the Chiefs.
I mean, they needed him. I don't think they used him as well as
They didn't use him.
Rico Dowdle went to the Panthers.
No, man, pull up what that said. Russell Wilson, he going to the Giants.
Yeah, that's coming up here in a second.
Yeah, that nigga going to the Giants. Y'all think they gonna make some noise?
I'm telling you, the Eagles gonna make another Super Bowl appearance.
Then did they get a wide receiver? Did they get Stephon Diggs? They got a wide receiver. I don't know who it was. think it was Stephon Diggs. No, Stephon Diggs played for the Patriots. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Mixing up teams. And
Yeah,
Is
my
the
bad.
Patriots? Do y'all think the Patriots gonna make a? Because the
Hell
Patriots used to
no,
be
boy.
crazy.
Patriots ain't doing shit for the next 5 years
Nah, dang, 5.
till they get a quarterback.
they might be good at fantasy football though. And here go my guys right here. They ain't do shit.
Y'all got
No
a grade
chance.
F.
They ain't
Damn.
do shit.
Damn, y'all ain't even signed Rob Cosby. Y'all horrible.
It is what it is. And then the
Corey
Giants, New York,
Whitaker,
is trying to make moves. They trying to bring football back to New York. I don't think it's gonna
Jameis
happen.
Winston, and Russell Wilson.
That's because Philadelphia doing so well. They're trying to keep their name hot.
That's kind of crazy. They got Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. I feel like Jameis Winston, he don't get enough respect.
He definitely
And
don't.
I feel like he could be playing for a franchise team of his own, and I feel like he could actually be a winner.
I don't know about all that now. He can't throw the ball consistently to his team. He throws a lot of interceptions.
I feel like if he had one good season when he actually played more than just when he got to get in, then and he had a confidence, he could.
Yeah.
I feel like he
His
got
first-
seasons
his first-
he been throwing interceptions in them joints.
His first 2-3 years, he was with Tampa. First two years, he was with Tampa Bay, and he was a rookie. It's just like Tom Brady said. At this point nowadays, you got niggas coming out of the league just going straight into being rookies, and it's like Jameis Winston. That man been in the league for a while. I feel like that man need to get signed.
I want to believe that, but I didn't see him get the starting role for like extended periods of time for like maybe a month or two and
drop.
buff it up. He don't do bad, but he just don't do great.
You gotta be consistent.
He just don't do great. My boy said the Broncos won free agency. That's Denver.
Oh yeah, cause they got. I think they got. Well, let me not think, but I think they got Mac Jones.
I don't even see him on here. Am I not looking at this the right way?
There you go, Broncos.
No. What they do? Who is these people, bro?
Who the
I don't know
fuck
none
is
of these
that?
boys.
I can't see it. Evan Ingram. That's a good one. Dre Greenlaw, that's a good sign.
30 TDs, 30 interceptions. God damn, boy.
I see what the Broncos.
Ain't Tyreek Hill winning them awards?
I don't think Tyreek going on. I don't know. I think we had a pretty productive podcast. That was a good one, huh?
Be out there and be content. Be precise with everything you do. I'm not talking to the guy. I'm talking to you.
Thank you for your words of wisdom.
Man, I'm on fucking tennis.
Thank you for your words of wisdom. And y'all remember on the cartoons when they had the little hook and they'll pull the guy out? Yeah, that's what we're doing to you right now. And we appreciate everybody for tuning in to episode 2 of the 3130 Talk Show. You feel me? It's your boy Big Dardo. I'm joined by Jarvis Marco, 24123.
G Money.